Good morning. Welcome to the Great Glen Way, day one. Left the old fort at Fort William, just over a quarter of an hour ago, and we're on our way. Just quickly swing you around, you see the views. There's Ben Nevis in the cloud behind. So right, on we go. Catch up with you in a little while. This is Soldiers Bridge across the River Lochy. Give you a quick panorama. Up there, hopefully you can see behind me in the cloud is Ben Nevis. I'll give you a quick whiz round. See the scenery. And literally, what are we? 30 minutes out of Fort William. So all going to plan and schedule at the moment. Right guys, we're doing well. Hopefully I've got this right. This is Gairlochy. Down around the corner there and down through is the sea. And just up to my right is the lock onto the Caledonian Canal. There's Fort William, that's where we started this morning, where I started. Fort William, long, and up there in the cloud there is Ben Nevis. So we walked all the way around and we'll shortly be joining the Caledonian Canal and start heading east towards Inverness. So welcome to Corpac Lock, or however we want to pronounce it. It's basically where Gairlochy joins the Caledonian Canal. So this is the first lock, and Caledonian Canal was built to carry ships from the west to the east coast of Scotland without going all the way up around the top, right at the top of John O'Groats. So this is the first lock, and runs all the way now to Inverness via several locks. Loch Oik, the largest of the locks being Loch Ness, which is we will get to in about 2.5 days time. So quick little stop for a drink, and then we're heading that way towards Neptune's staircase, and then onwards from there. Right people, we are at now at the top of Neptune's staircase. Stopped in the Moorings Cafe for a bit of lunch and a pint. So time to move on. This big yacht you see in front of you, this big white one, has just come up through the lock, and it seems to have taken, well, I've been sat there an hour, and it's taken about an hour just to go through one lock, and I think there's about 5 or 6 locks. So I think it's quite a long old process to go up through, but we will soon be out of the little tourist traps, and hopefully the path will get a lot quieter and we'll be away from civilization very soon. Catch up with you shortly. Right, plodding along, we left Neptune's staircase. Path has become a lot quieter now, just exception of a couple of people walking their dogs, a couple of cyclists, but other than that, become nice and quiet. The sun has decided to make an appearance, which it's not supposed to do today. I've had to strip everything off, although my coat won't go in the bag, so it's now annoying me. But yeah, here we go. So just turning you around, this is where we're going. So today is day one, walking from Fort William to Gairlochy locks. It's about 10.5 miles today for the first day. It's actually the shortest day of the entire walk, at 10.5. I met a gentleman on the campsite last night where I stayed, Rob I believe his name was, from, if I remember rightly, from Sunderland, and he's also setting out to do the Great Glen Way today on his own. So very similar itinerary to myself, so I should probably see him several times along the route. But yeah, we're getting there. So I think so far today, well, up as far as Neptune Staircase, we've done about 4.5 miles up until Neptune Staircase. So it must be basically halfway today, and it's only 1 o'clock. Plenty of time today. I say it's the easiest, shortest day, just basically along the canal, so it's fairly flat and level, fairly easy going. So I will catch up with you a bit later. It's about 10 minutes after I said that the sun had come out, and guess what, it's raining. So I'm going to stop, put the coat back on, and it's only like a bit of drizzle, it's only light rain, so not too bad. Unfortunately, the weather forecast for tomorrow is for heavy rain all day, so tomorrow could be a fun, challenging day with heavy rain forecasted. But then after that, tomorrow's supposed to be the worst day, and then after that it's sunshine and showers, so you can cope with that. One bad day's not bad. I had 5 in Scotland. Right, so we're still plodding along, and I'll catch up with you again. Right, just got to Torcastle Cottages, and the aqueduct, which is, according to the sign here, it's called Shengain Aqueduct. This should have been my lunch stop. But I stopped at Neptune Staircase in the cafe, had a burger and chips and a cider, so I didn't, I was about, what, 45 minutes late or something like that, or 40 minutes late leaving Neptune Staircase. But I just passed Torcastle Cottages, my lunch stop, and I've just passed it 10 minutes early. So doing well on progress. Like I said, today's a very short day. I'm supposed to finish about 3:30 or something, so plenty of time. I don't want to rush too much today, because otherwise I'm just going to be sat around on the campsite twiddling my thumbs, not really know what to do with myself. If I do get there early, like I said, I was talking to Rob this morning on the campsite. He's got a similar idea to me, that if I get there early, he's thinking the same. There is a short walk from campsite up to the memorial, which is up above Speen Bridge, and supposed to be fantastic views from up there. So if I do get there early to campsite, she'll get the tent up, get the pack off, and then might take a little stroll up to Memorial and back before I have a shower and something to eat, and before I head to bed. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, make a good time, so might stop and have some extra breaks today. There's a little place coming up in a little while called Moy Bridge, which the photographs that I've seen of it looks a very quaint little scenic little spot, because the only way to get there is along the canal. Should be fairly quiet, but there's some picnic tables and that there, I think, so might stop there and just have a little rest and a drink for a while. But we'll keep you updated anyway. Right people, another quick stop. Started raining and then it's decided to stop again. Bit breezy though. And again within 10 minutes we've got gorgeous sunshine, blue sky. If I pan around you can see where we're off to, or where I'm off to anyway. So keep plodding along. But yeah, coat's gone back in the rucksack. But the clouds are coming over from behind me, so it's not looking too bad over there at the moment. So hopefully it'll stay like that. Right folks, let's come across this nice view. Somewhere up there is, I think it's that one, it's Ben Nevis. That's Glen Nevis, comes up from Fort William. There, and up there somewhere, like I said, is Ben Nevis, covered in cloud today. So, and it's looking a bit darker again behind us, but we'll keep going. Hopefully we'll outrun the rain. Seems to change direction a bit, really. It's coming across more now, so might be lucky. See how it goes. Next checkpoint is a place called Loy Bridge, which I could see up round the corner in the distance a minute ago. Supposed to get there at 20 past 2 according to the schedule, and it's now 1:45, so it looks like I'm probably only 5-10 minutes away, so it looks like I'm going to be here possibly nearly half an hour early. If that's the case and it's not pouring with rain, I might take a little break. But like I said, I'm going to take a break at Moy Bridge anyway, because it looks like a picturesque spot. But I might stop up here in a minute, have a little breather, take the pack off. So catch up again shortly. Right people, arrived in at Loy Bridge, my next checkpoint. Just arrived here 10 minutes early, so I'm going to take the opportunity to have a little break. Just take the weight of the pack off for a minute and just a little drink and stuff. So far today I think I've done about 8 miles. There's about or just under 8 miles I think it is. There's about 2 miles, 2.5 miles left to go to Gairlochy locks. Campsite then is a little way off. It's about half a mile or so off the Great Glen Way. So I'm just up the road and we'll just have to return in the morning. If I just swing you around, behind me is Glen Way. It's basically the glen where the River Loy comes down, which is why it's called Loy Bridge, because basically the river actually passes underneath the canal through a tunnel or a aqueduct, or not sure as I can't get down to have a look, but you can just see the top of a structure. So but yeah, that's Glen Way. So yeah, have a quick drink and a little rest here. Should pop along then to Moy Bridge, which is only about a mile away. Have a little break again there I think, and then it's only about 1.5 miles left to run to Gairlochy, which is end of day 1. So catch up with you in a bit. Right folks, made it to Moy Bridge. Here we go, nice little place. Find a nice little bench to sit on. It's a broken bench, but it was a nice bench to sit on. Nice little place to stop. Again, left Loy Bridge on time and arrived here 5 minutes early. So again, making up good time on this stretch. So I'm going to stop and have a little rest now. There's only about a mile, I think a mile and a half or something left to Gairlochy today. I'm going to stop and have a little rest here and then I'll plod on again. Catch up with you in a bit. Right folks, had me short little 10-minute break at Moy Bridge. So the last stretch, which is about 1.33 miles to Gairlochy lock, or Gairlochy Bridge, and that'll be day 1 completed. All I have to do then is to walk up and set a little short way off the route, about half a mile or so, to the campsite. But we've completed day 1, so that'll be 10.5 miles done of the 73 miles. So only 62 and a half left to go. But yeah, I'll give you an update again shortly before I get to Gairlochy. So speak to you again soon. Well folks, Gairlochy Lock, it's just coming into view. So we've almost finished day one. Just over here, this is the River Lochy, which we followed just for the last little bit in, and as it starts to curve away, Gairlochy Lock's there on the swing bridge. We've got to walk up somewhere up in those woods there somewhere. It's Tonight's campsite, and if I carry on up towards Speed Bridge, there's the memorial. So I said we'll get up to the finish today, get up to the campsite, put the tent up, and I'll see how my legs feel, whether and what the time is. It's only 20 past 3, bang on time. So supposed to finish today at 26 minutes past 3. So, and as you can see, the lock in front of us, going to be bang on time finishing as per schedule. It's a bit early for dinner or cooking and stuff. Like I said, I don't really want to spend the evening just sat in my tent, let my legs seize up. So might get up to the campsite, get the tent put up, and take the weight off my back, and then might just go for a little leg stretcher, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, almost finished the day. Next few minutes we'll be done. I'll catch up with you again in a minute. Right folks, just left Gairlochy Locks, which is just basically behind this house here, and just heading up the road towards the campsite for tonight. But just to show you, looking up through the glen now. Apologies to everybody this morning in Fort William. It's not Loch Lochy, it's Loch Linhay. This one here is Loch Lochy. You can just see the tops of the boats at the end of the loch. Now tomorrow the forecast isn't too good, so I'm not sure how much filming I'm going to get, but basically we climb up that hill, climb up a bit of a hill, and then before going along and dropping down against the loch, and then from then onwards we're following the left hand side of the loch. Nice steep sided loch, all the way as far as you can see to the other end of the loch, to South Lagan. Can't remember how long. I think it's about 14 and a half miles. I'll check later and let you know. But it basically curves up around and into a place called Clunes, and then from Clunes all the way as far as you can see, that bit is just literally forest tracks. There's no road. Once you leave Clunes here, this is the only road in, but once you leave Clunes there's no road until you actually reach South Lagan, because the road's the other side of the loch. So it's a long day without any means of escape basically from the track. So yeah, just nice to be it's a shame really, these fields are a bit high, you can't see the loch and just see the tops of the boats. But hopefully tomorrow the weather won't be as bad as it is forecasted, and hopefully I'll be able to get some filming done of the views of the loch. But yeah, right, catch up with you in a bit. Day one completed, tents up, all showered, and tea's on the go, and then get organised, ready for tomorrow, day 2.